Today in this video we are going to see how decentralized procurement is being done in Food Corporation of India. That is, usually the procurement is the getting of stocks from the millers or farmers, but in this case the procurement is not done directly by FCI but by different authorities such as self-help groups, Mahila Sangh and other non-government organizations. So to avoid cumbersome and also to speed up the procurement and to hasten up the procurement operation, which will be very congenial for the deposition of stocks by the farmers or millers to the government account, is known as decentralized procurement. That is being done by self-help groups or other non-government organizations. So first of all, we should know what is decentralization. When the power sharing is given to branches by the central authority, is known as decentralization. It may be political or administrative decentralization or fiscal decentralization, but in this case the administrative decentralization is given to self-help groups. First, the policy, we shall see the policy. So usually the policy of procurement is being arrived at by the surplus stocks which will be available with the farmers, is taken into account for the purpose of procurement. So whenever there is surplus stocks, it will be given to FCI for sales by the farmers. But here in decentralized procurement, the policy is arrived to decentralize the procurement and given to self-help groups or other non-governmental organizations. So that is the mode of procurement usually by the state government is known as the decentralized procurement. Usually the procurement of paddy and the procurement of wheat is being done in case of decentralized procurement. So first and it is also procured by fixing the rate of minimum support price. So the farmers are to be supported at least minimum support. Otherwise, if surplus stock is there and there will be inundation of stock, naturally there will be distress sale by the farmers. To avoid the distress sale, the government fixes minimum support price to be given for the farmers on procurement of stocks. So the procurement of paddy and the procurement of wheat will be taken up in decentralized procurement, and in case of rice, it will be converted to rice by millets on custom milling. So the usually the surplus is handed over to FCI from the state government account. What are all the stocks which are required by state government will be taken up, and the remaining thing will be given to FCI on custom milling. So the payment usually made by the FCI on deposition of the stock. So the subsidy, on the part of subsidy, the subsidy is claimed from ministry by the state government. So that's why it is called decentralized procurement. Then how the quality management happens in the process of procurement. So the surplus rice is handed over to FCI, and quality is checked by FCI officials at acceptance level. So in case of wheat, the procurement is done by markets and mandis from farmers, and quality point of view, if any quality point of any relaxation is to be given, then it is decided by the ministry. In case of while the paddy or wheat in the field stage and it underwent some natural calamity, then there may be quality may not be up to the level of specification facilitated by Government of India. So there will be relaxation in case of rice and in case of wheat also by the government. So the relaxation will be given by the government. In case of rice, the discoloration may be extended, and in case of wheat, if it underwent some soaking in the field itself, then it may be rain affected wheat, and subsequently it might have been dried. So these stocks, the color of it may be of the standard nature. It may be the bitrous kernel may change in case of wheat. So these are all these policies are governed by the Government of India. So under relaxed specification, it will be procured. Then what is the standard operating procedure adopted in acceptance? So by FCI for stocks procured by for the purpose of depositing of stocks to the FCI, the state government will procure by the state agencies, say NGO or self-help group or Mahila Sabha Sangh, like that. So inspection of grains at storage level. In case of rice, the procured stocks will be inspected on monthly basis. So and they will also be the adherence of 5% policy should be adopted in case of rice. In case of wheat procurement, usually wheat is procured in during Rabi season. So the minimum 50% of stocks in Rabi marketing season should be inspected. Then joint inspection. Usually the stocks procured under decentralized scheme will be inspected by the joint team. The joint team consists of ministry officials, Ministry of Agriculture officials, officials of state government, and officials of FCI. So these three people constitute a team called joint team. So there are the inspection is of two types. One is called periodical inspection, another is called surprise inspection. In case of periodic inspection, 15% of the stocks per season is to be checked by the joint team. But the prior intimation will be given by the FCI to all. That is 1 week prior intimation will be given for the constitution of joint inspection, and the intimation of date venue will be monitored by the district officials of Food Corporation of India. So surprise inspection by joint team. No prior intimation will be given in case of surprise inspection. As regards the intimation, that is the management information system, that is the management should be informed of what the things are going on in the case of procurement. For that, the regional office FCI quality control section will be monitoring the information system, management information system, submit monthly inspection report within 15 days of completion of inspection. So usually the monthly inspection report will be submitted within 15 days, and usually 2% of the stocks will be of procured stocks will be inspected, procured by FCI, and headquarters will also scrutinize the test report, and the report will be submitted to headquarters, and it will be submitted to ministry also. Regional office of ministry shall inspect stocks regularly, then submit report to headquarters. At the end of headquarters, the regional office say a report of total inspection of depot. So the regional office FCI will report to the how many depots have been inspected. Everything will be reported to the ministry, the regional office of the ministry. These are all with regard to the joint inspection of stocks, and with regard to the provision for beyond rejection limit of stocks. Suppose if at all, usually it will not be, but in case of the stocks found to be procured beyond rejection limit, in case of rice, that the beyond rejection limit stock should be replaced immediately on inspection within 42 days by the millets. Whenever the stocks found beyond rejection limit, notice to millets will be given to replace the stocks at their own cost and at their own risk and cost. So immediately it has to be replaced, and the replacement should be reported to the concerned authorities within 6 weeks, that is 42 days. Joint team will report the matter to all concerned. Then in case of if the stocks found to be beyond rejection limit, it has to be improved. Since it is a whole grain, it has to be, the replacement question will not be there, but it has to be improved to bring it to the specification, uniform specification. But in case of rejection beyond rejection limit, the subsidy will not be given immediately. On completion of the replacement of stocks or the improvement of stocks, then only the subsidy will be given. So this is with regard to the decentralized procurement of wheat as well as paddy. With this, we conclude this video.